Okay, for those folks who are experienced real estate investors, I'm going to bore you to tears because this is Real Estate 101, and that means you. Yeah. Okay. And the second thing you're going to notice is that I like to wander around up here. So if I get too far in front of your screen, just let me know. But I definitely like to move back and forth. It helps me to conceive these wonderful stories that I've got. So tonight is Real Estate 101, which means I'm going to talk a little bit about every of the top level of real estate investment techniques. So if you're not going to be an investor, you're in the wrong room. From the standpoint of real estate, the first question I always ask is why do you invest in real estate? And I like to answer that by saying, how many people have stocks? Stock market? How many people are invested in the stock market? So let's say you own Apple stocks. Can you call up the CEO of Apple and say, hey, I don't like the way your stock market's doing right now? Not likely. Yeah. Real estate, on the other hand, is just that. It's real. You own it. You protect it with insurance. You've paid for it, or you have somebody else paying it for you, which is basically what landlording is all about. And then you end up with real property that really can be sold. Now, the market can change. Your house can, value can go up or down, but nowhere near the stock market changes you have. And this is from somebody who is, I'm a very technical person, electrical engineer. I invested heavily in the stock market and tech stocks in the 90s, and I lost a lot of money. So I can tell you that stock market is not where I'm at right now. I'm in homes and in apartment complexes that are real investments. So why do I invest and why should you invest in this? Because there's a lot of techniques you can use, and your risk is dependent upon you and your knowledge, not upon somebody in some ivory tower somewhere. So we're going to go, I need to see the word. We're going to go forward a little bit, and I'm going to cover a number of different areas. We'll also have somebody coming in about an hour. We'll talk a little bit about property management and how to get a tenant. So, as I said, I'm going to cover top areas. I'm not going to get too deep. If you want to get deeper, there's the OREA conference coming up in November, where there's going to be people who will take you way into some of these concepts. So the first thing is, I am not a lawyer, I am not a CPA, I am not a real estate agent, and I am sure as heck not a financial planner. So anything I tell you is just that. It's advice. If you want to have legal, CPA, certified financial planner, you want advice, go to one of those people that have a license to do that. I just have years and years of experience in the whip marks to prove it. So,
license and insurance.
And license and insurance too, exactly. Okay, so we got that out of the way, now I can talk freely, so you all know that what I'm saying is just that information. Okay, let's talk a little about the organization. I like to put this slide up there because the first 2 years that I was a member here, I had no idea how this organization worked until I got keyholed one night by a board member and said, I think you should be on the board. And I went, sure, what's that? Well, anyway, we are a non-profit educational association. We were formed in 1980. We have a volunteer. We have 4 monthly meetings: the general meeting, the wings, the sing, and the cash flow. And if you went over what all this means, let's see. We've got the sing person showing up tonight, and I think the wings. Some of the wings people are already here. So those are meetings that are for individual like focus areas. And the cash flow is a game. Anybody heard of the Robert Kiyosaki cash flow game? Excellent. Very good. Very good. We have a meeting like that once a month, and there's usually food and things. And one of the gentlemen back there usually cooks a really good meal. Okay. So, as part of being a Greater Dayton REIA member and Greater Dayton REIA Association, we're also members of the Ohio REIA, which is a number, I think 20 or so other REIAs throughout the state. We have a OREA meeting once a year in the second week of November this year down at the Great Wolf Lodge in Cincinnati. Quite a